Today we end Ultra Magnus Hype Month by taking a look at my favourite live action villain since Sentinel Prime. Hello and welcome to Jinxed, where today we're looking at the most menacing any Herald of Unicron has ever been. This is a look at Studio Series Leader Class Rise of the Beasts Scourge. Hands down, this is my favourite Scourge design. It's absolutely menacing in the film, especially in the opening when he completely decimates Ape-Link. But this figure isn't accurate to his on-screen model, but I don't care, as I'd love it anyway. It is how I always imagined a live-action animated Lockdown, minus the head and replacing the claw with his hook. But as Scourge, this name has never fitted design better. Whilst his G1 incarnation was great with his pink nails, his Rideau 1 is a fan favourite and Cybertron was a big dragon, this is Scourge. The detail is immaculate and screams Herald of Unicron. The chains, weathering and sharp lines all help to create this menacing look. He even has his stolen faction symbols on his shoulders and chest. He comes with the blade that had the guts to finally kill Bumblebee. This blade is amazing and makes me want more Scourge designs to have this feature. His claw is great and can hold Bumblebee so we can stab him. His claw can also be changed into his Air Razor corruption cannon, which isn't my favourite accessory, so I just slap it on his arse. So, Scourge has quite a lot of articulation, but first I just want to show you how big of a leader he actually is for scale, because he's quite large. So here's the mainline Voyager Optimus. You know, I kind of prefer the scale compared to the Rise of the Beast one. Also, Rise of the Beast Studio Series one looks so much better than this. I do prefer the scale because I always like it when the villains are bigger than Prime. Then obviously show him off with the one bot he managed to kill that was the main character, Razor. You know, quite large. Let's show it off next to some leaders now. This is obviously Rid Scourge. You know, comes up to his chest for his head. But to properly show you how big he is, here's Armada Megatron. If I can get them both on screen at the same time. He's quite large. He's head to toe, he's bigger, whilst he's obviously because of the shoulders. Whilst this guy is heftier, he has a lot less going on than him in terms of transformation, articulation, you know. I will be getting Sam's Forge upgrade kit as soon as I can because this figure is great. Don't get me wrong, this is probably my favourite Megatron figure we've gotten since I don't know when. But this is an absolutely amazing figure. Just lacking them shoulders. This guy, on the other hand, doesn't feel as dense, but he is a lot thinner than him, but has a lot more engineering going in than he does. So, whilst I did pay full price for him, I only paid £50 for Armada Megatron because Smiths had him on sale. This guy, I think, is worth the leader price a bit more than him. Whilst I do prefer him, it's just them shoulder. This guy is more of a leader in my opinion because he has the you can tell the budget has gone really, even though it's not accurate to the film. But enough about my rant about leaders, price and size going on. Let's actually go for the articulation, the actual part of the reason I made this bit. So his head is on 2 ball joints. He has one there which can do this for some reason, a chicken head. He does have a ball joint at the face, would you call it? The face ball joint, like can get up and down. But there is a problem where some people have that easily come off. I don't. When I move it around, it doesn't really come off when I move it around. So I guess I got lucky. But obviously the smokestacks are still a bit of a problem. He does have, if it'll focus for me, he does have universals there. He does have the hot rod shoulders, but doesn't really need them because, I mean, it looks natural anyway, so it's fine. You can move the shoulder pads up and down. You can move that as well. Bicep swivel. Now he does have the claw, which does move on, and as I mentioned, he does have the cannon, which just slabs on by ripping off the claw, and you get the same amount of articulation, but I just prefer the claw because he used it more in the film, and plus it actually matches with his claw scheme a lot better than the gun does. So his claw isn't as articulated as I want it to, but I think I will be going for the DNA upgrade kit because, I mean, this is a great figure anyway. Upgrade kits are, like I said in Megatron, to make great figures better, not to make worse figures bearable. Siege Ultra Magnus. But on this arm, he does have the blade, can move around, and can, extend if he wants to. That's another transformation. But it does, because you have an opening hand, which, yes, opening hand here, you can hold it like a sword, which I think is really good, even though we never did that in the film. But obviously, as Emgo says, options, and options are great. God, this section's almost 5 minutes on the actual review of him. Waist swivel, he has got, is it bolt? No, it's universal, so he has universals there. He does have bicep, he has a knee. Now you don't need the chicken leg, but I kind of really do like it because it makes him feel like a proper Bayverse villain. He has toe up and down, and he has ankle tilt, and he has, if you want him to break his toes, toe articulation to the side. So he's really posable, he's really good as well. Really, really
His
good.
transformation is amazing and does many things that I haven't seen a truck do. His chest flip and use of accessories make this an enjoyable transformation that I keep flipping back and forth when I first got him. His truck is menacing and is what you'd expect from the leader of the Terracons. Sorry, Hunger. His grill keeps the faction symbols and it looks creepy, spitting image of the screen. He's gappy, but I see that as something that accentuates his alt mode as a post-apocalyptic truck. Overall, I would recommend him, but only if you love the film or into power metal, as he screams Powerwolf. It is an amazing figure, but he won't be for everyone. I have been Jinxed, and this has been my look at Studio Series Leader Class Rise of the Beast Scourge. Come back in 2 weeks for my review of Studio Series 86 Ultra Magnus. Don't forget to check my book out, the link is in the description. I'll see you when we next take a look at another character from the franchise we all love.